Roll it, man.
This beat is so dirty.
Jesus Christ. 94 feet. Whoa.
Greetings, people. Thank you for listening. Appreciate you tapping in.
94 feet raw.
NBA's.
Back in
NBA's
his,
bad boys. So.
Tell you what, man, this mango juice is great. Where do you buy it from?
Where are they sponsorships on this radio station?
No, what shop?
I'll tell you afterwards.
The corner shop, man.
Right, fellas. This is what's going on right now. The NBA
Seriously.
is in a situation, you know, where you've got kind of sides stacked up and they're in a situation, but there's got to be different angles, different things written. What NBA players you think have got something to prove this season?
Something to prove.
Yeah. What NBA players do you think?
You look at it from a number of angles. So you can look at it from something to prove to them personally. Maybe they've come back from injury or whatnot. But also from the point of view of those that just had down years last year. I think off tops, I talk about this guy a lot. But Joe Embiid's got to prove that he can stay on the court healthy, man. Seriously, he's got to prove that. If he has another year and is cut short by injury, then Greg Oden, you know what I mean? It's sad to say. So, can he play the majority of the season? Obviously, he's going to be taking his rest days, that's fine. But can he get through the season without any significant injuries, man? That's important. So, my first shout with that one, from that point of view, as far as injury, Joel Embiid.
I think, for me, man, I think the one that's got the most on his shoulders and to prove, and it's mostly because he puts it on himself, it's Chris Paul, man. I think he made a power statement by leaving the team. They wanted to, put money behind him, whatever. But he was like, nah, man. And then he went to a team that had a point guard anyway. So he's willing to take a back seat to a degree. But he's still going with someone who hasn't got a championship as well. So he's still fighting for a championship.
Hasn't got to the conference finals.
Yeah. I mean, and, he's supposed to be done as a Hall of Famer. He's like is he the chairperson of the Players Association?
Yep.
So, Chris Paul is like, up there, but how will he be remembered? You know what I mean? As someone who with a bad temperament, or someone has, amazing skill but just never went anywhere, or someone who's at least made it to the Western Conference Finals, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he's got a lot, and he's 33? Nah, he's 32. He's getting old, man. He's got literally about 2 years left to kind of prove his point.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong. Yeah, no, it's a good shot. Rod? Here's yours.
Players have got something to prove in the NBA right about now. For me, Chris Paul definitely has something to say, something to prove. I agree with what you're saying, Pete. Because the way that he's a franchise player, which was brought up, and the way that, he's left LA, he was supposed to go to the Lakers first. That got cancelled by the league, and he's not going to the Clippers. And he was a franchise player there with the squad he's got here. And to leave that team and come to there, there's something that he has to prove. Okay, other players that I think have got something to prove is Kyrie.
That was probably my next one.
Because, I said it before, bruh, what are you thinking? Yeah, I said it before. Earlier podcast, I said it. You've left Cleveland, where you had a great thing. Okay, whatever is. People are going to be saying whatever else, but I'm just looking at it from this perspective. You left Cleveland to go to there, right? And with you going there, you've decided to go to a franchise which is the most decorated franchise on the East.
Yeah.
They know basketball, and you're going to try and go there to bring a ring. Bearing in mind everything that's going on in the East and what you left going against in the West has just got stronger. So for me, you've got a lot to prove to put Boston up where they ended up last year.
At a minimum.
Yeah,
He's got to get to the conference finals, man. He has to, man.
That's on your shoulders. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
I'd say. Go on,
No, go on. That's what I'm saying. Go on, Errol. What do you think?
I agree. I agree with your assessment. I think that his minimum is getting to the conference finals, and I think he's got to display that he can lead the team. Is that your leg, bruv?
What's that?
You need some Vaseline. What? Your
Yo,
legs
this
are
thing
white.
of you.
Carry on, it's done dirty.
Why is your legs so white?
You're
Let me
sitting
see
down,
let me see
bro.
that.
Move on.
Let's
still.
go, let's go.
Yo, you're focused, man.
You lot could see how dry Patrice's leg is. That is so funny.
Anyway, go on, Errol.
Anyway.
Kyrie's got a lot to prove, you were saying.
Yeah, he does. Kyrie's got a lot to prove. Another one, man, I think pressure's on, man, is LeBron. I think that from a certain point of view, because no one expects, everyone, obviously Golden State is so dominant and they're probably going to be better, but from the point of view of going to another finals and having another loss, you understand? It's like...
But is that pressure though, really? I mean, because of the day, he's done 7 already, man. Whether he loses or wins, man, the guy's done...
It's an element of pressure. It's an element, man.
I mean, I think if he gets to the final, that's when the pressure will start. But if he has an off season, to me, if he doesn't even make...
Alright, let me
He looks at it and
let me rephrase it. He has what you just said. That's when the pressure starts in the final, and the key thing is he can't get blown out.
Yes.
He's got to go 7 games.
Yeah.
If he loses 7 and they beat you, hold your head high, but you can't get beat 4-1 or 4-0. Even 4-2.
Okay. All right. Just to kind of give it a little spin. What coach?
Hang on, go on. I'm going to say one more player.
Okay.
Kyrie. Kawhi.
I don't know about Kawhi because he's such a humble character.
Kawhi's got something to prove. Yeah, you know. Let me explain to you what I'm saying at first before, please. I think Kawhi's got something to prove. People are doubting him.
Who's doubting him, bro?
There's a lot of other people out there.
Doubting him, man.
People are doubting him. People in the league.
Doubting him.
He's not that player that you see doing adverts. Doing all the other bits and pieces. He's not getting that TV love.
Listen,
You're smoking, man.
Kawhi's come to the league. He's been Defensive Player of the Year 2 times. He's All-Star 2 times. He's a playoff MVP. And he had his best season of this year.
That injury hurt him.
He got injured, but prior to getting injured, he was 20 points ahead of the eventual world champions.
True.
You understand? And his team didn't significantly add any free agents.
And he's
got very young guys around him and older guys around him, and he's the main guy. But obviously, they're so well coached, they're going to be one of the best teams. But I don't agree that there's pressure on him. If he went out in the first round,
he's got something to prove.
If they were like the 4th seed and they got beat by someone in the first round,
I kind of see what you're saying.
I don't think
because he went out in the sour note.
He's got something to prove.
He's got something to prove, but I don't think he's kind of, it's not really on him, man. Because I think he's done so much that I don't think people will look at him that way. You know what I mean? I don't think he's gone out on a bad note, but I understand as a player, I would say I would want to do better.
I'll give you something. It's been in a funny way. Westbrook.
Yeah.
Obviously, with his with Durant going to Golden State, he was able to do everything. You understand? And he's so talented and he's so good in that way that he was able to obviously average triple-double. But can you discipline your game to be as effective as you were and get Carmelo and Paul George?
Why can't he still get another triple-double? Can he get another triple-double
Absolutely,
season?
but that's not a problem. The passing and the rebound, that's going to be there. I'm just saying in terms of can you shoot better shots and sacrifice some of those volume shots for more passes, you understand? And take better looks. I mean, discipline from that point of view. If he can do that, these guys are going to be special this year, you understand? If he can't, I don't think it will work because there's so even watching them pre-season, mate, it was so much isolation ball, man. It's there. And it was in contrast to other teams I've been watching when the ball's moving, man. They were just bam, bam.
I know, old tricks, old habits, man.
Then Westbrook obviously is my isolation, so it's going to be interesting, that team here. So Westbrook, man.
But yeah, I feel like that about coaches, man. I think sometimes we were talking about players.
Go on.
You know what I
Coach
mean?
under pressure.
What coach under pressure, man? Who's in hot seat, man? You know what I mean? Anyone?
Ty Lue?
Ty Lue? Nah, I mean Ty Lue, he's
If he didn't make the finals.
nah, I don't, it's not about Cleveland that.
If Cleveland didn't make the finals, you don't think
LeBron.
Ty Lue's head.
LeBron will save him.
He's still there. Ty Lue's still there.
Let's say everyone's healthy and Boston played them in the conference finals and Boston beat them. You don't think
Yeah.
Ty Lue's like.
You know who's on the hot seat?
Who?
Your dude, man. What's his name? Brown of the 76ers. And now.
If they're healthy and he doesn't do well,
No, because he's
I don't believe he is.
Look at it.
I think
They're well coached.
I think two play coach and back staff men in Thibodeau and Grundy Van Gundy, sorry. Both of them are under that because in regards to seeing how
He's
Thibodeau
GM.
he's GM as
He's
Finney,
GM and coach.
That's what I'm trying to say, and so is Van Gundy, GM and coach. I think both of them two are under pressure for the simple fact that what happened with the LA Lakers and with them cutting up Doc and putting him to be the coach and then bringing someone else in to do that job because it's a two-person job. I think them two are going to be under pressure where they're going to be they're going to do one or the
Trades,
other.
man. I think the trades that Minnesota made.
Minnesota have done great trades.
Expectations are higher, man.
Yeah, they can do great
Because
trades.
it's got no excuse. Last season, he's like
Thibodeau's done a great job.
They're too well coached to not have a certain level of success.
But this is what I'm saying, though. So as a coach, you have the more pressure, right? Because now you've got the pieces.
He
You've
works.
got to
He's
deliver,
chosen
man.
the piece of
He works too hard to be under
Yeah, and
pressure,
he
man.
picked
You know, he
himself.
ain't under pressure, man.
Yeah.
As I said, they're more likely than Ty.
You know what? I don't know if
They're
there's
more likely
any-
than Ty. They are more likely than Ty.
I was gonna say Doc Brown. Doc Brown. Doc Brown.
1.21 gigawatts.
Doc Rivers, man. Doc Rivers.
Brad.
Doc Brown. Doc Rivers look like he's time traveled though. He looks like he's been in the time warp.
Hello, Blake.
No, but Doc Rivers is interesting because he's the only person that gives his son time in the league. At New Orleans, Austin Rivers wasn't getting him time. Obviously, it's his son. He's letting his son play. He's basically solidifying his son as a proper NBA player. When I personally don't believe that Austin Rivers is that. So is he putting more pressure on himself by picking up his son, and then not getting? You know, he's bringing in other quality point guards. And, you know, he's been dropped as GM. Now will he be dropped as coach? You know,
I don't think he'll be dropped as coach. I
because
think
you know the guy from Microsoft, man, he's a keen fan, man. He's at every game, he's watching shit, he's checking shit out, and he knows, you know, you keep favouring your son over quality NBA players, man.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. That's fair.
You know, so
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know, man.
We'll
But
see.
you know, what else is popping in the NBA, man?
Can't wait for the season to start.
It's another question I have.
You know, there are questions. Golden State sustain their dominance in the West? Are Cleveland a guaranteed lock to get to the NBA Finals going through the East easily with what they've got? The obvious questions.
All right,
Let me. What about who do you think is going to be a first-time All-Star?
okay.
Oh, it's going to be on the East.
You know, first time All-Star this season. That's a good question. I think, you know, who may surprise us if he starts? Your boy Jaylen Brown from Boston.
Hell no.
You know what?
Hell no. You know what? Hell
And
no.
the reason why I say it,
No.
I don't think y'all listening to me
No
when I tell you
way,
something.
you know
man.
what, man?
No way, Jay.
LeVar Ball's going to be.
Are you ready for
LeVar
that?
Ball is going to be.
Joel Embiid.
LeVar Ball is going to be.
Joel Embiid
Whatever
will be a
Ball
first
is
time.
gonna be a
Nah, you know who
first-time
might be a
All-Star.
first time All-Star?
Whatever
I'd be
Ball.
Dennis
surprised.
Schroeder maybe one.
Ben Simmons is a first time All-Star.
Whatever
as a
ball.
rookie. Don't
Whatever
be
Ball's in the
surprised.
league, he going to be an all-star. Trust me.
But if they still
In
In fact, I'm declaring it today.
That shit can make my
94 3-year-old people, listen up.
talking about
Ben Simmons
That's an easy
is
one.
going to be an All-Star
that's
this
what
year.
I'm trying to say. I'm trying
As
to
a
say.
rookie,
I'm trying to pick someone
watch.
who.
LeVar
Even
Ball,
more so
man.
than Joel Embiid.
Look, there's
He's gonna
no
be a
programs about it.
He's a new coach.
Whatever Ball's in the league,
Yo,
He's
alright,
gonna be
what do you
All-Star.
think about the situation LeVar pulling his son out of high school?
LaMelo, yeah. Oh, sorry.
I think it's a good one because
I don't know.
how many years is he a junior now, or is it how many years? Got 2 or 1?
2 left.
2 years. You got
And
2
that.
left.
You know what? I think it's a good one because in the day, being homeschooled, he knows it's all about just kids going straight to get into the NBA. You know, nothing more, nothing less. They don't need any distractions. All the little freaks probably chasing his son. His son's driving a Lamborghini or Porsche car at 16 years old.
These kids get homeschooled all the time. So another kid getting homeschooled and he's going to be training for his craft.
That's what I'm saying.
You understand? At the end of the day, whatever you say about LeVar Ball, he looks like a good dad. You know what I'm saying? He's going to raise his children.
He's smart,
you know what I mean?
man.
So they ain't, as you talk about all the shine that's coming their way. He ain't gonna violate his father. You understand? His father's the patriarch in that house, so clear and simple. You understand? So
we didn't pull him out for no reason.
So
man.
yeah, man. So good luck, man. Whatever, man's gonna do it for the best for his boys. The boy's happy. He's happy. It's cool. Ain't hurting no one.
Just got to get him to play.
Yeah, but
I know the game's changed with AAU doing a lot of things out there that high schools don't.
Go back
you know, with what happened at college and Adidas, not Patino, what's his name?
yeah, it's Luke Patino.
Yeah, Patino at Louisiana and Louisville, Louisville.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, the game's changing again.
Yeah, man. I think recruiting has always been a tough call, man. And I think LeVar Ball knows the game and the industry and how it all works very well in terms of getting these kids up to that next level. And he knows that talent isn't everything. You know, marketing is bigger. Like you said about the NBA in our podcast, marketing is a big factor. And if they've already got one ball in the NBA, you know, his other son is at UCLA, you know what I mean? He has to be half as good. He can still make it to the NBA. He can probably make a G League team. Recruited.
I didn't see the players, so I can't comment.
Yeah,
he's supposed to be the less talented one.
Yeah, he's not that good, but
I know. Even when I'm looking at
he'll get
LaMelo,
more
the
shine.
youngest one.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah,
whack,
no,
man.
no,
They're
really.
whack.
Yeah,
But they'll still get shine.
He's not showing me anything. But he's young, man. He's bloody 2 years of high school left, man. He's a young kid, man. You understand?
Yeah.
He just looks so young. You know what I mean? When I see him like a little kid, man.
Thanks, man.
So we'll see, man. Just, man.
Yeah,
If he grows, obviously he's a young kid, man. It's good when he gets growth, but see what sort of. If he gets to like 6'7", he'll be a nice player.
Okay, so alright, here's one. So what kind of off the court antic, or which player will get caught for doing a crazy off the court antic this season?
The preposterous craziness.
Yeah.
I hope it ain't gonna be Michael Beasley, man. I was reading an article. No, it was an article on Bleacher Report talking about how much he had changed, and he was talking about, you know, how
Where is it? New York,
just
right?
matured, man, because he thought about his daughter seeing reports of him and all the stuff he had done in the past. And he was like, man, what am I doing? You understand? So he's probably like, and so it ain't gonna be. How about
Well, Jeremy Green now is straightened up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Kid.
And that.
Oh,
Draymond ain't making that mistake twice.
And
The
Nick Young,
Kardashians.
Nick Young, you know, I
The
think he's mature a bit as
Kardashians.
well.
The Kardashians.
Draymond.
Yo, it's Tristan Thompson.
Yeah.
Got Khloe Kardashian
Pregnant.
pregnant.
Yeah.
Yo, man, Cavs ain't winning, man. Cavs ain't winning this year, man. The curse, man.
they put him on the
See what happened
bench.
to Lamar Odom, man.
They put
messed
him on the
that
bench.
up,
They put
man.
him on the bench.
Yes,
They
man.
put him on the bench. He's
They
already
put him
got
on the
down.
bench.
His stocks already dropped, man.
They put him on
Yeah,
the
they're
bench.
gonna come off the bench.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, he can work off the bench, but
Yeah, it's a good move.
well, boy, you know, he's gonna be stressed, mate.
Oh,
He's gonna be lead the next season, man. That's all of these contract
Well,
free agency.
it's gonna be
Yo, man,
interesting.
that's what I'm saying. The NBA is blurring now with, you know, reality stars, man, and all that stuff. That Kardashian family is crazy, bro.
Good question. Which team? So it's all optimism. Start of the season, right? You watch everyone think it's 0-0. What team is gonna disappoint? Which team that right now we're looking at and it's gonna have? Because there's always one team that you think they're gonna be right this season and they're gonna disappoint. Who do you think that's gonna be?
Toronto.
You think Toronto?
Yeah.
Nah, I think Toronto.
I think they'll be steady as they were last.
Yeah, just-
couple of years.
top.
Right, basically in the East, the teams that got stronger.
I think Toronto will be right.
Milwaukee,
Yeah,
Boston,
yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
You can turn around and say Miami, you're going to be a little bit stronger.
I
They're
think,
gonna be
I
in-
think Miami, Washington, and Toronto, They're going to be thereabouts, but they're going to kind of be the same as they were. I don't think, and they were good teams last year. You know what I mean? Miami, obviously, they were Jekyll and Hyde. We'll see if that averages out to.
Waiters.
But
I'm just saying they're stronger. I'm just also saying that your boys that you love talking about Philly are going to be a bit stronger because they're in the East.
You know what team I think may disappoint? I hope they don't. Nah, we shouldn't be right. Minnesota. I'm worried, man.
It's just because they're tough conference.
I just don't know if
Andrew Wiggins is not there, man. He needs to be get his head up there, man. He's still young. He's not mature enough for him.
No, he's not aggressive enough.
He's just not mature enough, bro. It's about decisions. You know, like we say how great LeBron is because he makes the right decision at the right time. You know, like we get excited about Ben Simmons because you think, wow, he's gonna finish and slam that, but he knew the defense was gonna come. He learned from that certain experience when then he drops it off, gets his man open. You know what I mean? Andrew Wiggins looks like a person who doesn't learn with each game he plays. You know what I mean?
It's a good one.
And you just think, damn.
Yeah.
So
I want to see how
want
much
him to do well,
Jimmy
but-
Butler's presence and another year on the Thibodeau system. Even Taj Gibson as well. We've got a decent team, man. We've got a decent team. But I'm just worried because I think OKC will be alright. I think Houston will be alright. San Antonio will be alright. I'll tell you a team I think is going to surprise, and that's another question in itself. But let's flow with it. Utah, man. I think Utah are going to be good, man.
under the radar, man. Under the radar.
It's going to be tough, man.
They're gonna be a
Will
solid
they get
team.
8? Will they get the 8th seed?
Possibly. That's what I'm saying. I think they're in the running for the 8th seed.
Who's the point? Oh, Vicky Rubio's point guard. Okay.
I think Portland. I think Utah. I think
Denver.
Clippers. I think Denver.
You know, then you've got OKC, then you've got...
Yeah, we know the upper echelon ones. But
No, but listen, I'm just pointing the teams out. Then you've got OKC, then you've got Houston, you've got San Antonio, then you've got Golden State, you've got Minnesota Timberwolves. Someone's going to miss out. That's 9 teams right there.
go on.
How many teams in the Western?
There's 15.
You got
We've got Lakers,
So who else you got?
Phoenix.
Lakers ain't gonna make it. Phoenix ain't
Phoenix
gonna
ain't
make
gonna
it. Sacramento ain't gonna make it. Dallas.
Nah.
Ain't going to make it.
Yo, man, they're a world coach too, man. Don't overlook Dallas, man. But they're on the fringe, yeah? Portland, New Orleans, Utah, Denver, Clippers. Who else? Look, you know what I mean? There's a couple good teams gonna miss out, man.
Tough year, man. But
West,
exciting.
man.
It's good for the fans, though, man. And it makes people just want to fight harder, man.
What
And
would
it's
be,
about
if you had
competition.
League Pass, what would be your League Pass team on the West? Give me 3 League Pass teams.
No, man, I'll give you one, man. Just it's all about Golden State, man.
Yeah? No, 3.
You
No,
know what I
League
mean?
Pass isn't... League Pass, I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you this.
Falter. Damn fool. You joining a double point guard who had more assists than you, more points than you, and expect to pass you the ball.
Hatred.
You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that?
That's hatred.
Damn, it's big. And then you're going to try and dominate that person.
They're basketball players.
Because you're the
He's
president
not
of
correct.
Basketball Association. He's just like, James Harden, yo, man. Chris was a dick, man. Straight up. Yo, Chris, I see you.
But no, he's going to end up in Cleveland with everybody else next to the season after next season. Is that what you think? Yeah. So your League Pass team is supposed to be the team you
Golden
would
State.
watch if it wasn't on National League, and you'll just say forget that you're watching Golden State. all
Because
the
it's
time.
all about people trying to beat Golden State. So anyone who plays, they're going to play their best. And you want to see teams play their best? They play their best, man.
That makes sense.
There you go.
That makes sense.
Method in the madness, bro.
There is no method in that madness. For me, I'll have a couple. On the East Coast, it will be Milwaukee, and on the West Coast, it will be OKC, just to see how they flow, just to see how they play together.
For me,
Oh, shit.
Oh, Philly.
no, East Coast, yeah, that's my League Pass team, man. I'm always a sucker for an underdog team that's coming out, that's got good talent. And yeah, Philly in the East. And on the West, Houston, man. I mean, it's intriguing when you got 2 maestros that can handle the ball, and combined with Houston's offense and Tony's system. I think they're going to play some really, really good basketball, man. I think they're going to be a good team, man. Seriously. See how much they can D up, man.
Cool.
Alright, fellas.
Alright,
Appreciate you
fellas.
listening.
Nice one.
Have a
Win.
great day. Thank you.
Chat soon, man.
Out.
Peace.
Hit like, subscribe. One day you're gonna win a t-shirt. 94 feet real t-shirt.
T-shirts.
Take it easy,
One
fellas.
day.
Hey, we got flow. You do freestyle kicking, man. Oh, it's so cool. Still recording, man. It was like,
I
yo,
ain't freestyling today.
do I need to rap? I put your girl's mush in a mouse trap. Nobody knows how I get down and tell your kids that. Yeah, anyway. Peace.
Appreciate it.